get 2 penalties in the first half, and then they score an absolute worldie from, you know, the young guy from outside the box, or the one he nicks off Daisan inside and finishes, which an unbelievable finish. And then Daisan has a touch a little bit loose, and then he fires it in. So before you know it, you're 4-1 down, and that's just sheer quality. There's nothing positioning in that. That's what I said earlier, just getting punished for mistakes that you wouldn't normally. But with a very, very elite player, you make that slight mistake, boom, you get punished.
Yeah, miserable night for Celtic with Rodgers' tactics really coming in for scrutiny. We've got Michael Bridge joining us on set now. I mean, were they beaten simply by a team with ruthless quality, as Rodgers said? What do you think?
Yes and no. I just feel, you know, I'd actually watched this game and they need to be a bit more nasty, a bit more ruthless in away games. Dortmund have lost some players. Yes, they were brilliant last year in the Champions League, but it's a blow. Let's be honest, it's a crushing blow. They started so well, beating Bratislava 5-1 in the opening match. Celtic, this new format, is it going to help the likes of Celtic? You would say so, because you look at the table, playoff round, unseeded, seeded playoff round. They've got an opportunity. They have to just forget it now, haven't they? They've got to move on and just, you know, they've got Atalanta away, Leipzig at home, Club Brugge, Dynamo Zagreb away, Young Boys at home, Villa away. They're not the hardest set of Champions League fixtures. Some of those home games, you would think, yeah, we've got an opportunity here. But it was a bit of a wake-up call. But you see off the back of this, the Bratislava win, they win 5-1. They beat Falkirk 5-2 in the League Cup. They then went to St Johnstone and win 6-0. But this is a massive wake-up call. I don't think I'm going to upset any Rangers or Aberdeen fans by saying you expect Celtic to win the Scottish Premiership this season. But they all would agree, the Celtic fans, they need to do more in Europe this season. They need to sort of potentially win a bit uglier. So a night to forget, bit of a wake-up call.
Well, what about his European record at Celtic? I mean, it's pretty dismal. Does it deserve actually closer scrutiny? What do you think? Yeah,
let's have a look at it. 4 of Celtic's 5 heaviest defeats in club history have come under Brendan Rodgers, all of them in the Champions League, the exception being a 6-1 defeat to Barcelona in 2013, which was under Neil Lennon. I mean, Neil Lennon did pretty well in Europe, didn't he? Just outside the 5 defeats picture, Celtic lost 5-0 at home to PSG in 2017, also under Rodgers. So questions will be asked about his style of play. Look, Brendan Rodgers is a fantastic manager. You know, as we say, Celtic should win the Scottish Premiership this season. But with this new format, should it help the likes of Celtic? Now, of course, whenever Celtic lose or Rangers lose in Europe, it's always big news. And it's always good to get reactions of pundits. And, of course, Chris Boyd gets a lot of stick from Chris Sutton, doesn't he? And Chris Boyd was there in the yellow wall. Can you see him, Hayley?
You can see him.
Can you see him? I've got to say, he's looking young in that picture. So I don't know what skin cream he used last night in Dortmund, but he was there. Boyd, I hope you get back safe, but he was enjoying that in the yellow wall last night.
Yes. Goodness me. Yeah, what a night. Aberdeen fans, they're fuming at you, Bridgie, I can tell you that. But anyway.
Well, I did mention them as part of the title race, so Aberdeen, listen to that.
Give them a bit of credit. Thanks. Well done.